So what I have in front of me are a couple different shock options that we carry on the Common Motor site. And while shocks all kind of look the same, you got springs and they're about yay long and they're tubular, there are definitely some very important differences between the models, and we're going to explain what those are here in just a second. On a side note, if you haven't changed the rear shocks on your bike, I highly recommend doing it. It really increases the suspension performance of the bike and how the bike feels and handles when you're riding it. I am surprised at how many bikes I see pictures of or in real life where they're restored or been cafe'd out or whatever, and they're still running the original Honda shocks on them, which ride like a pogo stick. They're worn out and need to be changed. So if you haven't upgraded your rear shocks, it's time to do that. Let's look at the details of each of these different shocks. So the first shock we're going to talk about is our stock replacement shock. This shock is going to be the closest shock to the original Honda shocks that were on your bike coming out of the showroom. They come in chrome with a chrome spring and either have the shroud or without the shroud. Now, if you are a light rider, let's say well under 200 pounds, and you're running a small bike, 350 or 360, this is going to be a good option for you because the bike's going to handle well and perform well with this the shock on it and not be a pogo stick like I mentioned earlier. At the $100 price point, it's really a good deal, but it's as basic as it gets. A quick note here, it does come with this like metal bushing in the upper eye here. Make sure you knock that out before you put it on the bike. That's how it properly fits. But as far as the bottom of the line basic shock, that's an upgrade over the original stock shock. So the second shock we're going to look at is our heavy duty shock. Now this is a shock we have made for us right here at Common Motor to our specs, because there's a lot of shocks that are very similar to this on the market that are either the wrong length or have way too aggressive of a spring rate, making them a really poor choice for your bike and a stiff ride. Now this shock is a great option for the larger bikes, your 450s and your 550s, as well as if you are a heavier rider, think about getting the heavy duty shock. If you ride two up or you carry luggage on the bike, again, any additional weight you're adding to the bike beyond what the stock is, this is what the shock you want to get. Now it comes in a few different color options. This one happens to be the black body and chrome spring. You can get it chrome body, chrome spring, or black body and black spring. Just depends on what your flavor is there. But overall, great shock. For the money, it hits the same price point as the stock shocks, and between the two, depending on what you're doing, you got a couple options at the $100 price point as far as a new rear shock for your bike. If you really want to invest in the suspension and ride of your bike, we offer a premium shock from Ikon. Ikon shocks are made in Australia, and they have their roots going back to Koni shocks of Europe. For any of you suspension guys who know who Koni is, Ikons are Konis. Now, as far as the features of the shock, one of the great things about them is they are fully rebuildable. You can take the entire shock apart, take the guts out of the body, change out the valves, the seals, and an oil, rebuild it, put it on the bike. So this is going to last the lifetime of your bike. Not only that, they ride fantastic as well. Come in a couple different color options. This one happens to be the chrome, the black spring. We also have it with the black body and black spring. Now, there is two versions of the Ikon shocks. This is the standard version, and we have right here the basic version. And the main difference between these two shocks is this right here, which is a rebound adjustment. Let me explain what that means with a dummy shock so you can see it in action. So what I have here is an Ikon standard shock body. The spring has been removed so you can actually see the shock itself. So the shock does two things. It compresses when you hit a bump, and it rebounds when it turns back to rest position. So what this is up here is a rebound adjustment, and it controls how fast that shock returns to rest. And why that's important is if a shock returns too fast to that rest position, it's going to feel like a springboard trying to launch you off the seat. So by controlling the rate of how fast it recovers, it's going to give you a smoother ride and a smoother feeling overall. Because you can't control the bumps you hit, other than riding around them, but you can't control how fast it recovers. So let's show you how this actual rebound works. Right now I have it set to 1, which is the softest rebound setting, or the quickest rebound setting I should say. So I'm going to compress the shock, and I'm going to return it to rest. And it was pretty easy to pull. I'm going to take this and thumb it over to the stiffest position, which is number 4, because there's 4 positions on this. Alright, setting number 4, compression is going to be the same. Now Now the rebound takes a lot more effort for me to bring it to rest. So that's what we're controlling, is how fast the shock returns to rest, which affects how much the bike springs back up on you after you hit a bump. So now that you understand how the rebound works, can't say enough about these shocks. Everybody here at Common Motor rides them on our personal bikes. They are fantastic. We understand they are a bit on the premium end on the price point, but if you're looking at keeping your bike for a long time and putting lots of miles on it and going on that road trip, this investment is totally worthwhile for your suspension. So I hope this helps you understand the different shock options that you have for your vintage Honda. Regardless of your bike type, your size and weight as a rider, the type of riding you're doing or the distance you're going, and of course your budget, we have a shock option for you out there. Again, if you haven't changed the shocks on your bike, change them out. It's going to make a world of difference in how the bike handles and feels when you're riding it. It makes it a lot more enjoyable to be on the street. Again, this is Brendan with Common Motor. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.